Hello everyone, my name is Rashi Aditi Ghosh and I'm the Senior Assistant Editor of a magazine called the Banking and Finance Post, and it is India's leading B2B magazine which highlights innovation in the BFSI sector, and it has been published by an organization named Elets Media, which is into function for close to 18 years, which has been publishing magazines and organizing knowledge sharing platform. And today I'm here to welcome you all to yet another episode of Elets Innovation Talk. And before beginning this innovation talk, I would like to give you a small brief on the initiative. The initiative was started during the COVID period when uncertainty encircled all of us, and we needed a word of motivation from all our leaders. So we took this initiative of starting this conversation virtually and speaking to the leaders so that their strategies and innovative movements can help us ensure continuity and resilience amid the uncertain times. So today, for this new episode of Elets Innovation Talk, we have been joined by Mr. Shabeer, who is Cloud Senior Sales Director at Oracle India. And at Oracle, Shabeer is responsible for cloud infrastructure business, and he works across the board market customers in the country, that's India. Welcome, Shabeer, to Let's Innovation Talk, and thank you for joining us today for the conversation. I hope this turns out to be an insightful conversation and we get motivational insights and strategies from your end.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Rashi. It's a great privilege, and thanks for hosting me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to be here, to host you during this innovation talk. So, Mr. Shabeer, as we all know, we started this conversation with technology, and Oracle has been in the function for years. It's a brand that we all are aware of. So, the first question of today's conversation would be on a piece of technology that is into practice for long, but a lot has to be discovered, and we are all hoping that this piece of technology will bring a lot of innovations for the BFSI industry, especially for NBFCs. So how is artificial intelligence helping NBFCs in handling their dynamically changing customer base? How do you answer this question?
Yes, this is thanks for that, and it's a very, very important and pertinent question that you have asked. Artificial intelligence and machine learning as a technology was always been there, and there are a lot of companies who are offering either services or full-fledged applications, and organizations across the world are accepting technological advancements like never before. And the basis of innovation for this, especially for technologies like AI, ML, has been always cloud. The reason is because the kind of the what do you call innovations which required, and the kind of continuous programming effort and the continuous innovations that is required for that, it is only practically possible in cloud. Because for others, a typical customer would have to spend huge amount for investing in these kind of frameworks, and the only way you are able to democratize this is if a hyperscaler or a cloud provider is able to bring in, wherein we are able to get this technology at a level wherein everyone can adopt. So I'll answer this question in two parts. One is NBFCs are now moving faster towards better financial inclusion, and also there is a lot of competition. If you can see, there are thousands of companies which are registered if you go to the RBI site, but out of which there are only a handful which are actually making real impact. The reason is because this has become extremely competitive, and and these people, the innovative ones, are looking at different ways to address their customers and retain them. So by moving to technologies like AI and ML, they're able to innovate faster. They are able to understand the customer's buying pattern, the social behavior, the financial profile. You're also able to personalize your offerings in a way which is suited to specific customer interest. We actually call it hyper personalization. Now, how do you do that? You do it in two ways. One is, there are companies like Oracle Cloud, and our offerings provide AI and ML frameworks which the customers can actually adopt and use this within their application, or they can use these as widgets or gadgets, and which can offer specific services within their business process. Now, one classic example is, one of our uh, marquee customer is AU Small Finance Bank, based out of Jaipur. They run their entire platform on Oracle Cloud, and very loyal long term customer. They are currently looking forward to using these AI and ML services to see how they are able to reach to customers and profile them better. And you would have also seen recently their advertisements which are coming now. So targeting uh, they are actually targeting their customers in a different way. They want customers to break the regular pattern, and they want to include a typical demographic profile, which are those new generation customers. So the AI and ML will be able to profile them better. It will be able to offer them better services. So this is one part. Second part is, we have also tied up with AI and ML specialist companies like E42.ai is again a AI company which offers specific AI based profiling for services companies, especially NBFCs. And they do this by hosting their applications on Oracle Cloud. So the short answer is, yes, NBFCs need to embrace these kind of technologies to be competitive in the market. Companies like Oracle, through our Oracle Cloud, offers this at a very easy to adopt way. We offer it in two ways. One is services, or we also you can also tie up with companies who have got specific solutions built on our cloud.
First of all, congratulations on the kind of work you're doing. It's actually very great to hear this, that Oracle is working with small finance banks and NBFCs, which generally we call at small players, but they are playing a significant role in ensuring the cause of financial inclusion and spreading the empowerment across rural and underreached areas as well. So it's actually a great work that Oracle is doing by collaborating with them through technology and the solutions. So really, highly impressed with the way Oracle is handling it. So the next question is on the same lines. We all know that the NBFC sector is reaching out to the underreached, and they are trying to ensure the financial inclusion cause of India for years now. So, how do you elaborate India's journey in this regard? And as a technology leader, how do you see this vision of NBFCs as a player?
Yes, again, a very good question, Rashi. A significant population in India is still underserved, that, or they are unbanked. So that's also the reason why you see there is a huge, priority and focus on financial inclusion, which is to bring uh, everyone, including the underprivileged, also to a level wherein they are able to use the financial services which are given by tier 1 and tier 2 banks. So again, to ensure this, NBFCs has stepped up and brought a paradigm shift in India's financial landscape, and this was possible primarily because of technology. Again, if you look at it, most of the India's population, which are there in tier 2 cities and rural, they are not able to till now they were not able to use the kind of services which the people in the urban areas or cities get. So now, with technologies like cloud, it has become easier. For example, there is, let's say, uh, a NBFC which is there in, let's say, Banaras, again a small finance bank. They will be able to get all the technologies what a typical, let's say, a company in Mumbai is able to do, thanks to cloud. Because cloud has democratized that. No, There is no more the cutting edge technology services or cutting edge technology solution components are only available to people in the metros. You don't need to actually, today we see a lot of companies mushrooming in tier 2 cities. Why is that happening? Because of two reasons. One is cloud, and second is the company's policies wherein you are able to work from wherever you are, regardless of location. So the good part is a company in a tier 2 city is also able to get the kind of technology, get the kind of manpower, and able to enjoy the innovation what a company in a urban area is also able to. So which means they are able to also get all the offer all the kind of services regardless of where the location is. So this has become a critical catalyst behind the financial development process in our country. So when you are able to target this, when you are able to offer these kind of services without being too expensive, like for example, in the case of a cloud, the same kind of technology you will be able to leverage, and you will be able to get all these regardless of your overall revenue. Earlier what used to happen is, if you needed a big data warehouse, only the big banks or the tier 1 banks could afford, because it involved setting up of complex hardware, very expensive licensed software, and months and months of development work, and let's say work by data analysts, software developers, and finally setting it up over a period of a year. Today, with technologies like autonomous warehouse from Oracle Cloud, you are able to set up a complete data warehouse or a lake house within a couple of hours. And the underlying technologies are all so automated and so autonomous. When I say autonomous, it is managed by Oracle and it is serviced by Oracle. The customer only needs to focus on his business concepts. He only needs to know how to set up those models, and then he can start developing these reports and start giving these dashboards to their top management. This is, again, he can also use, as I said, the AI and ML services. He can get you know enhanced intelligence into his process. So with growing network, digital solutions, flexible process, and quick services, with the help of cloud, NBFCs have come a long way and have bridged the gap between the financial services and the common man. So examples of key NBFCs where Oracle we it is running on Oracle Cloud are small or medium companies like Chola Finance, Dani Loans, your erstwhile India Bulls, Shubham Housing Finance, Shivalik's Small Finance Bank, AU Small Finance Bank. The same kind of things what you told. No, these are tier two companies who are there in tier 2 cities, who are targeting a mix of rural and urban folk. I'm not even talking about the top ones, which are anyway running on Oracle. I'm just talking about the tier 2 ones.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That changes made at the places where majority the banks don't serve in. So Oracle is playing an important part there. And you spoke about artificial intelligence and ML, what generally are called as technology that has a human touch associated with it. It's a different kind of technology that's working very well with the digital approach that we are using in India. Now, taking over this conversation on technology and NBFCs, we now move to cloud, which is one piece of technology that is into function for years, but a lot of confusion and operation related things are associated with this technology that is still to be discovered, and the benefits are still to be discovered. So I think companies like Oracle are doing a great job in ensuring that cloud and cloud related architecture are being used, and they've proved their role during the COVID outbreak, and they still have a lot of scope involved with them for years ahead. So the next question is, what are the characteristics of cloud architecture that separate it from traditional mode of architecture? How do you
Wonderful.
answer this? Yeah.
Again, an excellent question. So, cloud as a technology, rightly as you said, has been there for the last 15 years. But the adoption was also there, but the adoption was more or less limited to the born on the cloud companies, or those kind of companies who are at the brink of technology and who are into developing technology solutions for various end customers. But when you look at it, the real corporates or the enterprises, or verticals like government, finance, pharma, were actually still not very completely adopting cloud, especially for their production workloads. Now this, we in Oracle, we call the first generation cloud. So Oracle, what we did was, over the last 5 years, we have come up with the first public cloud built from grounds up for a better cloud experience for enterprises serving every application. Now, when I say this, is because our cloud is developed for the enterprise, completely grounds up, with security as the primary feature for that. It is not an afterthought or a bolt on, because we understand that for enterprises to confidently move over, you need to have, in addition to a built-in security, there are about 5 or 6 other key factors which I will touch upon. The first is, anyway, as we said, it is undoubtedly built-in security. Oracle Cloud is actually built grounds up with security as the first or the most important factor in that. So our cloud primarily has 10 important factors which actually differentiates our security model. I'll just briefly go, take you through them. One is, we have an exclusive security posture and monitoring system called CloudGuard, which is bundled along with, which is a bundle along with our cloud, which cannot be debundled. So any customer which uses our CloudGuard constantly monitors and reports the entire Oracle Cloud activities from a security posture. Second, our cloud comes with built-in security zones, wherein with a click of a button, the customer can enable the security zone if it is a critical application, and the cloud mandatorily forces you to deploy their application in a way that it does not violate the security principles. Of course, we have things like data safe, which keeps the database secure. We have vaults or key management system. We have a built-in vulnerability scanning system and an identity cloud service. We offer a bastion as a service, firewall, OS management, and certificates. So as you see, the entire security model is baked into that, which is the first and most important step. The second part in that, which again differentiates, is our superior price performance. So if you look at it, our cloud comes with 3 things which are different from others. One is off-box virtualization. The entire management software of Oracle Cloud, which manages the virtual machines, is isolated and put in a separate silicon. Oracle is the only cloud which does that, and we call it off-box virtualization, which makes the cloud virtually hacker-proof and better performing. Our zero trust approach ensures that we build custom security chips to ensure that there is no hacking, or there is no any kind of malware which is being built in or shipped along in our chips. We are the first people to introduce high-end RDMA level cluster networking, because we understand, no, for banks, NBFCs, who are the big ones who are putting critical applications, you need sub-second, microsecond latency clusters for running their application. Our cloud by default provides them. So again, superior price performance, the second one. Third is, we have come out with a completely seamless and easy way to migrate and run enterprise applications. We have included migration services as well as lift services are part of our migration plan. The third one. Fourth one, Oracle provides a complete cloud native services and ecosystem, which helps the enterprises to also migrate to the new technology applications. Like, for example, if you want to make your application microservices enabled and use technologies like Kubernetes, Oracle provides a complete cloud native environment and ecosystem for that. The next one is, we are the first cloud to provide a complete autonomous database and an autonomous operating system. What I mean by autonomous is, it's a completely, self-managed, self-tuning, fault tolerant environment, what we provide both for database as well as for operating system. I just wanted to reiterate here, because these are things which might not be relevant for a company which has come the technology way, or a born on the cloud company, because they are experts in technology. But this is very relevant for let's say, an NBFC who is running in a remote location. For him, it is a big a big value add, that if a company like Oracle is providing a cloud with a complete autonomous service behind. We are the first cloud provider to give complete hybrid and multi-cloud support. You would have read recently the announcements like dedicated cloud at customer, Oracle Alloy. We offer a complete cloud if required for let's say, a banking customer. We can offer our complete cloud as a region within their data center, and I can provide all the services which are offered on the public cloud within your firewall. I also offer, in most of our regions, seamless connectivity between competing cloud companies like Azure, because we understand you might be a customer wherein you might have significant investment in Azure as well as in Oracle. It is not fair for me to tell you to move completely from here or there. So I have a tie-up with Azure wherein I provide sub-second latency between these two clouds, wherein you can actually have a application with your front end or your application tier in Azure and your database in Oracle. Just think about that. These are the kind of technological things which you are building in, which makes our cloud unique and targeted for the enterprise. But the beauty is that even though it is targeted for the enterprise, our pricing is done in such a way that even the startups and the mid-market companies are able to afford it. So we are giving you enterprise-wide performance at an affordable cost.
Very well briefed. I think this autonomous part and hybrid thing, taking it to the remote locations in India, is a game changer, of course, because we know that our business continuity plans now include every kind of working in the remote locations on circumstances that are unpredictable. So technologies like this are definitely going to bring a lot of ease to the financial institutions working in the remote locations. So now, we were talking about cloud, we were talking about initiatives taken by Oracle. So like I said, that we are getting prepared for the worst and the best, side by side. How do you see Oracle planning their cloud computing strategies in the next 5 years? I know that making an announcement for 5 years is pretty challenging in times when we don't know what the next move or how the pandemic is going to turn in the next year. So, how do you still see the roadmap of Oracle cloud computing solutions in the coming years?
Absolutely. Thanks for that question. For us, for Oracle today, the two most important area are: one is Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, second is Oracle Cloud Applications, and we have significant investments on both. While on one side, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, we will be expanding into all region regions across the world, and we will have at least two data centers in every geopolitical location. When I say that, for example, India will have two. India already has two. Korea has two. Japan has two. Australia has two. So similarly, if you, let's say, go to Middle East, UAE has two, or they will soon have two. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has two. Similarly, if you go to Europe, we already have more than 10 data centers in Europe, but we will be ensuring that we will have at least two in each country. So today, if you look at it, we have 40 data centers across the globe, more than most of our competitors, and the roadmap is very clear. We will be expanding, and in India specifically, the cloud market in India is expanding at a very high pace, and it is led by multiple sectors. If you look at public sector, healthcare, BFSI, our aim is to be the preferred cloud provider for all Indian organizations in both private and public sectors. And if you look at over the past few years, our cloud business has grown by triple digits. And we are more, every year we are doubling our customer base. And with our meaty empanel data centers in Mumbai and Hyderabad, and with the recent, the relaxation in regulation by RBI, which enables banks to also put non-critical workloads on public cloud, the the responses what we have been getting from both banks as well as NBFC is very, very encouraging, and we are having a lot of engagements, and we foresee a huge demand and from customers. To that also, what we have done is we have launched something called Oracle Alloy. Our Oracle Alloy is a dedicated cloud which can be put or which can be bought by a partner. For example, if there is a partner who would want to get into customized cloud solution and he does not want to invest in huge capital expenditure, Oracle will set up the dedicated cloud for him, and he will be able to offer this as his cloud, uh, like a whitelisted cloud service to his customers. Now, this is something which we are actively pushing in countries like India, wherein we have a huge breadth. Like, for example, even though we have two data centers, India is a big country. There are a lot of there is we believe that there is a lot of untapped potential. So your Oracle Alloy, along with our strategic partners, we believe it could really help. We want to equip more and more organizations in India with cloud technology so that they can benefit from this economy, scale, and agility. We have tied up with some very, very skilled partners and who are helping customers in, as I uh, tell my team, squeeze the maximum out of your IT investment. This is where cloud is helping corporates as well as mid-market companies. And we also believe that the enterprises must select the best multi-cloud or hybrid cloud options. When you say multi-cloud, we understand, we accept that every customer will have investment in at least two or more hyperscalers. So we have ensured that Oracle Cloud offers the best multi-cloud solution, because our services work seamlessly in an on-premise environment as well as a cloud environment, and we are able to seamlessly connect to other cloud providers also. When you say in hybrid cloud, depending on the customer's wish, we provide dedicated option, SaaS option, multi-tenant or single tenant option, as well as cloud and customer option. We even offer database machines which can be hosted on the public cloud or within your premises. So net we understand that each customer is different, and the requirement for each customer, depending on what kind of industry he is into, what is his growth plan, what is his revenue investment outlay, we are ensuring that we are able to target every one of them. And with our 600 partners from a range of industries in the country, we feel that we have just started.
So that is foresightedness, talking about future, very well planned, and I am hoping, and we really are hopeful that this plan of yours and Oracle's in alignment with Oracle's vision is going to, touch a lot of lives and bring a lot of innovation across the world. We all know data is the new oil, and securing data with your solutions and helping financial institutions in connecting the dots is something which is very commendable and need of the hour. We all know, along with health professionals, BFSI institutions were also the frontline workers. They've been, serving the industry without any break amid the pandemic. Industry like that actually need innovations and solutions from leaders like Oracle. So all the best with your future plans, and with this, we come to an end to this conversation. Thank you, Shabeer, for giving us your valuable time and talking to us during this conversation. Like I always end the innovation talk on a high note, and I say that next time when we meet in this innovation talk, we will have somebody as bright as Mr. Shabeer, who is sharing his part of the story and the innovations they are bringing in, that is ensuring continuity, ensuring hope across the world. Thank you for hearing us today. And with this, we bring an end to this conversation. Thank you.
Thank you so
Namaskar.
much, Rashi and team. This was a real pleasure, and thanks for organizing this seamlessly and very, very